Alright, everybody, welcome back. Gamers of the World Unite, Delirious here. Today, we're going to be doing a little tour of Red's frozen base. We've all made a bunch of bases, and this one's pretty badass, so he built it on top of a frozen, planet, right over the water. It's pretty sweet. It's got landing pads underwater. It's got landing pads on the top of the water, and the base connects both above and below. A lot of work put into this. Congrats to you, Red K. So we're gonna just give it a tour. My next vid will be my top 7 planets, most unique planets at any rate. I believe he'll be around to give me a tour here too. And as I talked to him, he built this from the bottom up so that he had a baseline to work with and got it right to the edge of the water. It's pretty cool. Decorated the shit out of it. Loving it. Looks really good though. Takes a lot of grinding. There he is. Hi, Red. What is up? No wave back. I think gathering up. But he did some pretty cool decorations. Painted the base all red. Got the K up on the wall and the lights. I like that. Might do mine in green with a big D. It's pretty sweet. But he's on a yeah, on a frozen planet. It's cold, he's got blizzards, but, you know, you deal with it. I like the way you go underwater, but you're not underwater, you're still inside. It's pretty cool. Come out here and we're swimming. The glass domes and the glass hallways, curved hallways, look amazing underwater. Truly. I always wondered there wasn't much to do underwater in this game. There's very few underwater plants that really matter, other than like wildlife and kelp. It's pretty much the same as the above. And as you see, even on the ground level here, some of the ground does still come through the base, so you gotta be careful. Hopefully, again, this Friday they're gonna fix that. I don't know how, or what it'll look like if a base is already pre-made and they fix it. He's got his garden set up here. Looks good. Bravo balls and ambient pearls. And somehow he glitched it to grow the frostwort like in there. I don't know how he did it. I tried and he said he just forced it in. I don't really get it, but I'll have to mess with that. Frostwort's good for creating glass, good for selling. Make a good profit on the right world. But got a lot of them, huh? Look at them all. It's pretty sweet though. So yeah, kudos to you, Mr. Red. Looking sweet. And again, I'm really just touring. I have no idea where everything is. He's trying to show me around. I had done this prior and I'm voicing over it, so I'm trying to remember. I know he's got each level set up with like one for the armor, one for the garden guy. I like what he did with the lights there, like that on the pyramid decoration structure. It's pretty sweet. I want to work that in with one of the other structures. Yeah, and apparently you can drive the exocrafts underwater. I didn't know that. The bike always goes above. It'll float to the surface. But the what do they call it? The Pillager or the Rover and the Colossus, they will both drive underwater, which is kind of cool. Saves on exploration underwater without having to worry about drowning. I love the way it looks from here. Look at the ships, that's so cool. Well, we're gonna go. I had to try it out myself. Pull up mine, and you can also, of course, pull up other people's Well, you can pull up your exocraft on other people's base pallets, terminals. Pretty sweet. The mining underwater is good too because you can get salt in certain places, ammonia, and you don't get bothered by the sentinels as much. Eventually they will come underneath, but it takes them longer to notice if they're around. But pretty cool. Just another difference on how other people creatively build. I mean, that's a lot of ferrite to do all that. I'm working on my new glass base, which is a glass moon, or a glass planet for that matter, that is going to be much more stable and easier to build on than the tropical world I built on my last video. That, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Each one is unique to its own biome, but with the whole ground growing through everything, it just annoyed the crap out of me. Looking around. Flying my hauler lately. It's an A-class. Got the best warp out of everything. I just picked up, I think yesterday, an A-class Explorer, which if I put a couple of more mods on the hyperdrive, I can definitely get it better than this one. But right now this travels about 967 light years, and that's fine. It fights pretty well. It's got a lot of shield, and it holds a bunch. But I got it so modded out, it's tough to hold too much stuff in there. Gonna call up our rare ships. He's got his across on the water dock there. This one's mine. These are the only two designs I've seen so far, is the round capsule-like ones. His has a needle point and a different, I think he's got thrusters in the back, and he's got a fin. My wings move up and the bottom opens up and closes when you land. But oddly enough, only you can see that, or at certain times his thrusters take off. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to give everybody another example of what some people do with their bases. I love the creativity. I love the open world. I love that the gamers of the world unite. So peace out. See you next